Hello everybody and welcome to a bit of Wednesday trucking. This is Euro Truck Simulator 2 with the ProMods map. I cannot wait to get started. It's been such a long time since I streamed Truck Sim, but welcome everybody. I can see the microphone's a little bit loud. I'm going to move it away from my face a little bit. How are we all doing? Let me know if the mic is a bit better today than it was in the last stream. If it's too loud, I can bring it down a bit. But, wow. Last stream was a disaster, but today we're going to be doing some trucking, and I love ProMods. It's an amazing map mod. Go and check it out. I've already sent a message in the chat to say all the mods we're using are in the description. So if you've got any questions about it, I can help you out, but they're all down there. I've also got a Steam collection for this series, this brand new series, a live series of ProMods. Lots of the mods are actually on Steam, which is good. Makes it much easier, right? And I'll be updating that with more mods in the future. I'm also... Oh, should I tell you? Yeah, I'm thinking of doing this series for a long time, like many months. So we're going to be changing to autumn weather at the start of October. And then in December, we're going to go to winter weather. Oh, yes. You order your You order your Moser R9 or R3. Sorry, it's quite hard to read that. Let me just make the chat a bit bigger. You ordered your Moser R3. It should arrive on Friday. How much did you spend on mods in total? €1. Because that's how much it costs to download ProMods on the easy version, quick download thing. Anyway, let's not waste any time. I'm going to tell you what we're doing this series. I'm just going to check one thing before we start. Does that look okay? The camera looks a bit weird. I'm just going to adjust the camera before we start. Right, Elgato camera hub. So you've got the webcam here, and we've got the, what do you call it? Wheel cam? Yeah, the wheel cam over there. Right. Does that look better or worse? I don't know. I think that'll be fine. I think that'll be fine. No, it still looks a bit yellow. You have a £700 budget for a wheel. Also, you want a clutch and a shifter. You can get Moser for that. You can get the R5 bundle plus the clutch and the shifter for £700. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. Right, is that better? Have a look. OBS. Yeah, that's a lot better. Right, we're ready to rumble. Let's go. So, where did I start? Well, I started in Antwerp, which is in Belgium. And this is Brussels. Is it? No. I am still in Antwerp. Lol. I have the R9. I do, yes. I do have a affiliate link, by the way. You can check it out in the chat. I have the R9 with the truck wheel. The truck base, which means you can adjust it up and down. I have the HGP shifter, the SRP pedals, and also another thing from PXN, I guess you can see down here. This thing from PXN, which is a control box, the CB1. I haven't done a video on that for a lot of different reasons, but maybe in the future I will do a review on it. I don't know. Anyway, this is our headquarters. That's it. Just a shed. As we all know, you don't get much in the start of this game, and we're just going to get going. So, jobs. Quick job, of course. Unfortunately, we've got to do quick jobs to start. We've only got 2 cities to choose from. Let's go from Antwerp. I'm going to go from Antwerp. Is the game a bit loud? No, it's fine. How's my mic, guys? I think it's okay. Sounds fine to me. We're going to go... Where do you want to go? Go to Poland. We're a bit further away from Poland than you'd think here. What about France? Let's go into France. There's nothing wrong with France, right? Yeah, let's go to France. Antwerp to Paris. Carrots. Let's do it. Right then. Audio all good for you. Great, 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 great. Okay. So, we're going to go FOV up to 86. It's probably about right. Turn that off, track IR on, we are in, and it's running really well, thanks to the wonderful, the amazing, Snowy Moon add-on. It adds DLSS to the game. Amazing. Brilliant. You've got to get it. You've got to get it. Right. Start the truck. Oh, wipers are on. Oh. There you go. Right. Let's turn the game up a bit. There you go. Oh, look, the rev counter's working. That's weird. I didn't even set that up. Okay. Lights on. Yeah, lights on. I think you have to have lights on in France. Can someone correct me if I'm wrong? I think you do. DLSS is directionally local. I don't know. It's some kind of system that NVIDIA use to improve performance in games. Here we go. Let's make sure the wheel is nicely attached to the desk. And here we go for a bit of chill trucking. Whoa. Of course, I'm going to be answering any questions you might have during the stream. But please remember, I do have a Q&A video on the channel upcoming. So if you have any like burning questions that are more kind of like in-depth about me or the channel, maybe you can leave a comment on that video instead. Snowy Moon. That's too loud now. Yeah, it's called Snowy Moon, and I've left a link, or I've left some information. I didn't leave a link in the description. It also adds motion blur, so the game feels a little bit more smooth today. I've got all the mods are in the description. Check them out. No, there's no ray tracing mod, I don't think. Right, cruise control. Can I put the into dashboard mode? Where's the dashboard? There you go. 48. No, we want to go 50. No, it's a 90 km/h limit on here. Deep learning super sampling. Thank you, Distinct. You're right. I haven't got a sat nav. I haven't got a sat nav. Okay, that may be an issue. I haven't got a sat nav. You can just about see the sat nav next to me. That'll do. You guys don't need to see the sat nav, do you? ETS2 can't handle ray tracing. I'm certain it can't. Wait, this isn't my truck. Oh, no. Whoa, look. This tunnel's a bit dark. Right, 367. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a long journey. I think I should put some music on. What about you? HK Man, thank you for subscribing. We don't know if they're watching the stream, but still, thank you. Your game crashes every time you do it. What? You got insane PC specs. How can you afford it? Through YouTube. Yeah, I mean, YouTube has helped me buy some stuff with the computer, but this computer's been built up over 10 years. There's 10 years worth of different components in that computer. I've just slowly if you slowly upgrade your PC over 10 years, that is the best way to build up a good rig. Because some of the components you don't need to upgrade every... You know, some of the components you do not need to upgrade. Wow. This is so floaty. Look at that. You know what? I did read something earlier about this, how to get nice, realistic physics in the game normally, but I don't like it. I'm gonna increase this. Let's put it all to 25. There you go. 25% on all of them. And I think where's trailer stability? Trailer stability's at 25. I don't like that. Your game crashes every time you go through the Euro tunnel. Oh dear. That's better. That's better. Some trucks it works quite well, and other trucks it doesn't. No, it's this way. Wow, confusing junctions. Put music on. Okay. I haven't got any music downloaded. Or do I? I don't think I do. Nah, I don't have any music downloaded. Don't worry, we'll do it after this. You can use the built-in radio. No, we're not using the built-in radio. That's copyrighted. And I don't really want this stream to be copyright struck. I think I've got to go over to the left. It's not very easy to tell, is it? So yeah, the motion blur, look out the left window. Kind of adds, or that way, sorry. It kind of adds kind of a nice effect, doesn't it? It's quite nice. I mean, you still can't take the corners very fast in this truck. It still leans a little bit, but as you'd expect, right? So how's everyone doing? Did anybody see my Renault Aventime video yesterday? I hope you guys enjoyed that. I definitely enjoyed making it. It was quite a fun video. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Nice. I drove a Renault Aventime, a very crazy car in what do you call it? It's Gran Turismo 7. That's it. It was a lot of fun. And 85k subs, yes, 85k. I know, it's just come along so quickly, right? This is such a weak truck. We're getting like... Oh, it's terrible. I can barely get up that hill. How on... I mean, it's... 15 tons of carrots. Okay, 15 tons of carrots. I make a vids on Pro... I have videos on ProMods Mid. What the hell was that? Did I hit a car? Okay. It hit me. How did it happen? Did he come out of the junction and not check his mirrors? Great. Yep, I've done a setup reveal. It's on the members exclusive video. I did a tour of my setup. He flew out in front of me. I didn't see him. I don't know. That's bad, isn't it? I've been watching a lot of channels that do like, you know, driving instructors saying like, this is what you should do on the road, and these are the rules, and these are situations you've got to look out for. And I hope it's making me a better driver in games as well as in real life, but clearly I didn't even see that guy. I didn't see him. Anyway, whatever. We're not dead, so it's okay. It wasn't my fault anyway. Well, I hope not. Goodness me. Right, we're settling in for a bit of a journey here. Let's increase the speed a bit to 90. So Ocelot, one of our moderators, now has some new chat commands. I can use one of them now. Let's go for uptime. Let's see if that even works. Does exclamation mark uptime work? Yes! What? Ah. I have not been streaming for 2 days and 8 hours. Oh dear. I have not been streaming for 2 days and 8 hours. Now, I think I know the reason. That command only works... Oh, let me think. No, that's when I schedule the stream. Nah, that doesn't work. I better get rid of that one. So that was when I created the stream, and that's when it thinks I started streaming. I don't know why. YouTube is not like Twitch. You know, YouTube doesn't have all of the chat integrations that Twitch does. So it's not as well, you know, supported. Never mind. That's a very minor one. Right, we're in France now. it's very difficult in this game to choose where to put the face cam, because I'm covering the sat-nav, and the sat-nav does sometimes show some important stuff. So if you guys have any ideas where I could put the face cam, that'd be helpful. What are the other buttons I've got that are new? Exclamation mark specs, we already had that. Exclamation mark reminder, what's that? Let's do that. Exclamation mark reminder. Bottom left corner, doesn't cover too much. Yes, there you go. Make sure to like the stream and hit the bell to make sure you don't miss future content. I need to reword that a bit. That's not very good. Yeah, let's try bottom left. Come on. Let's see. Will this be better? A bit further over? A bit more? There you go. I don't know, because I'm kind of blocking the mirror, right? I'll be alright. An exclamation mark schedule, yep, that's another one. Now, this is the only stream this week, simply because I am away at the weekend. I'm going to be visiting friends up north in the UK, so I'm going to be driving there. Not that much, no. And in a different truck, it wouldn't be as bad, right? I am transparent. What do you mean? I'm transparent? Whoa. Wow, why is it so dark? The sat-nag. IRL road trip stream. You see, I would worry about that, right? Because you do an IRL stream, and if it really is live, everyone knows where you are, and they could be following you, and nah, I'd probably want to put a delay on it. Oh, there's a car there. It's very dark here. That's the plan. Oh, you want to... Ocelot wants to stalk me. Creepy. So yeah, I last stream, these things happen when you're a YouTuber or any streamer. Things go wrong when you stream, and you can prepare for a stream as much as you like, but it'll still go wrong. It's crazy. So I've hopefully fixed the microphone, but it seems like the microphone's a bit loud tonight. I don't know. I will... it's going to happen again. That guy's not going to stop. Yeah, so the microphone... I don't know. You guys say it's fine, so I guess it's fine. The best thing is that the microphone is louder than any game sound. That's the most important thing. And I'm not speaking that loudly, so I don't know. Whoops, I need to stay in my lane. It must be this realistic graphics mod. I mean, to be fair, in real life, it does get this dark when it's cloudy in the sky, but it's so dark. It's like nighttime. Don't reveal your number plates. Show Google Maps YT delay itself will keep you safe. Yeah. I guess you're right. I mean, I can add like a 20-second delay, right? You can find out the membership from the join button below. Simulate is $4.99. It's the best tier. I'm actually thinking of removing the $1.99 tier just because not that many people have signed up for it. I think we have 5 members at $1.99 and 35 that are on the $4.99 tier. So, but for $4.99 you get exclusive videos. You can vote on stuff on the channel. You can vote like what I do next. You've got the BeamMP server, that's the big perk that most people join for, and I stream on there most Sundays. With TTS there would be, yeah. TTS would be a good idea. Yeah, I've seen people do that before. So it will read out the chat. Oh, look, a plane. Plane up there, look. It'll read out the chat as I'm driving. And I mean, The issue is, I would want to do it really well. Like, I wouldn't want to just get a phone up and run it like that. I would probably have to have a laptop on the passenger seat, and that the police could think that was a distraction. That's the issue. I mean, it is a distraction, and I want to be as safe as possible, so I'm kind of not sure I would do it. Anyway, I have these action cameras that you can mount around the car, and I would want to use those, but it just seems like a distraction to me. I know IRL streamers use a phone, but I think the quality would be much better with an action camera. Yeah, Love Bug. Wheels changed this game so much. I remember, it was 12 years ago now when I started playing with a wheel with this game. It was amazing. It was just the most eye-opening experience, especially when you're coming from keyboard and mouse. It's so different. The UK got very strict with phone distractions. Good. Good. People should not be using their phone while driving. Well, we have actually crashed, sort of, but someone crashed into us, so people are saying it wasn't my fault. I didn't see them. GS and I am a plane. A couple of our members, Distinctors, in here too. So yeah, you can ask them if they like the server, I suppose. Oh, I'm a plane. You forgot there was a stream today. Bad plane. So yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be a bit of a slower week this week on the channel. The stream breaking and everything going wrong has kind of delayed me a bit. So I need to now get ready to go away, which I'm doing on Friday. You're doing other stuff. Okay, fine. I'll let you off. But next week I've got a lot of stuff planned, so I'm going to hit the ground running on Monday when I get back. Yeah. It is a late stream, yeah. You know what? I've got the speed limiter on. Let's turn that off. Truck speed limiter. Why is that on? You know? Who wants to be stuck at 90? No one. Anyway, this is the ProMods series. It's my first... I don't think it's not my first ProMods series, but it's my first one where I'm going to make sure I just don't give up. You know, I'm going to play this a long time. And we're going to be playing this probably for the next 6 to 9 months or so. You do 130 and an 80. Great, wow. Safe driver right there. Yeah, I am a much better driver in real life than in games. People watch my BeamMP videos and say, I hope you don't drive in real life. Sorry, I do. Did you already made a load of money with YouTube videos? I mean, YouTube does okay. I'm technically full-time, but it's not quite earning enough at the moment. I had a lot of good months at the end of last year, but it's getting every month up to the income you want is very difficult. Some months are worse, some months are great. I find those trucks really weird that have a forklift attached to them, you know? Anyway, we are here. Good. We've arrived. I would love it if Eurotruck had a bit of a better UK. You know, even the ProMods version of the UK is lacking a little bit. It's a lot better than the normal version. In fact, I want to head to the UK next, so that's what we're going to do. ETS2 will be... If ProMods has been buggy for you? Really? I've never had any bugs with this. I have, like, The occasional crash, but I mean like once every year or so. It's, you know, not that bad. Whoa. Handbrake on. Can open the window, look. Open the window, yeah. Now that is rock and roll. Somebody told me you're not meant to open the window past a certain point in a car because it's designed to stop wind going crazy in the car. I don't know what the point is. Or the position is we have to lower the window. What is this guy doing? Right. What are you... Oh, of course, the minute I pull away, he goes. Here we are. We have arrived. There was a red light? Oh, yeah. You know, I didn't even see those lights. Wow. That is bad observation right now. It genuinely doesn't work. No, I've never had that problem. Right. Left click. There you go. Security check. What place is this? Is it an army base? Where are we? Why do we need a security check? I mean, it's a guy with a clipboard. He's hardly... Clipboard. It's hardly Area 51, is it? Oh my god, yeah! Carrots for the army, you're so right. I mean, imagine checking a box of carrots. Like, is there a bomb in here? What's in here? What? Why was there a security check there? It adds a bit of flavour to the game, right? A bit of variety. You're not just driving from point to point. Now, I want to turn down the force feedback just a little bit. It's a little bit too firm. And I'm kind of struggling. I'm a weak old baby, me. Down, let's go 35. Let's go 35. That'll be alright. Here we go. Yeah, that's much better. That's much more realistic. I mean, I drove my car today, right? Well, manoeuvred my car, I'd say. I didn't really drive it anywhere. I couldn't believe how light the power steering is. Like, you come from driving on this wheel, the direct drive wheels, for a few days, and then you come and drive a real car, and you're like, wow, the steering is light in here. That's maybe just my car. Some cars are a lot heavier than others. Here we go. I'm probably going to mess this up a bit. But my game is running really well, surprisingly. I think that DLSS mod, I need to install it for Truck Sim. American Truck Sim as well. I never knew you had a driving license because you look 15 to 17. Well, I have had my driving license for 7 years now. So yeah, I drive a Saab 9.5. Right, long distance jobs. Another quick job. Newer cars have insanely light steering wheels. Yeah. Well, mine's not that new, but it was like made for fat Americans. Oh, I said that out loud. But yeah, it was when Saab was owned by GM. The air conditioning was really good, and the steering was really light. That's what Americans want. It's just simple as that. Okay. Paris 2. Let's... Price per distance. Let's go to Britain. Or Dover, there you go. Cabinets to Dover. Cabinets? Why are these trucks so old? Anyway, whatever. Clipped. Oh no. I'm going to get cancelled. Right then. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's adjust the seating position. This truck is all wrong. I do like the Mercedes, though. Whoa. Go 82. And we're really high up. Why are we so high? Oh, that's why. Because the dashboard is quite tall. And then pan. Or tilt. That seems about right. Okay, here we go. Horn. Pretty weak horn. Lights. Camera. Action. Off we go. Right, what are we taking? I didn't even read it. Cabinets 9 tons. Okay, here we go. If there are any Americans watching, I apologise. Remember, British people are roughly as fat these days, so... Wow, the brakes are a little bit... Why are the brakes like that? I barely touched them. Can I turn it down a bit? Gameplay, braking intensity. I set it down to 95. And let me check my Moser settings, because that was really, really strong. Why has it done that? It's done like a curve instead of a straight line. Right. Save as Truck Sim. Set as game default? I don't know. That's... Why has it done that? Hopefully it'll stay in there now. Can we set it auto load preset? If a preset is bound to a game, just leave it like that. I'll sort it out another day. Right, let's go. The brakes were way too sensitive. Let's try them now. That seems better. Let me out! Right then, to Britain. Off we go. It's 4:47 in the afternoon. This area is quite nicely detailed, actually. There's quite a lot of graffiti and, like, things that... Oh, okay. I didn't expect the trailers to have branding on them. What mod adds that? Because I haven't got, like, Jazzy Cat or anything installed. Right, then. Here we go. It's a shame that the game doesn't have, like, a park instead of a, you know, it's got auto, neutral, reverse, but no park. Yep, we're in France. We're near Paris, not in Paris. We're kind of north of Paris. Right. Well, this should be good because we're not that far from the coast here. And I'm guessing we'll be taking the Channel Tunnel. Whoa, that's a bit tight. That's tighter than I thought it would be. No, we're coming off right. Great. For water. I have a new mail. Right. Say nothing in chat for 1 minute. Why? What mods am I using? Exclamation mark mods. Shame it takes a little bit of time, but there you go. All the mods are in the description. God, I still think this view's a bit high up. The default view... What is that? Oh, I thought it was a church. There's like a spire. Oh, it must be like a lightning conductor. The default viewpoints on the trucks are terrible. We got exclamation mark specs. I remember that. Let's do that. There you go. I think I got that right. It's a 4070. Yeah, 64 gigs. It's 5:30 PM and it's just gone from being really dark to really colourful. Wow. The realistic graphics mod is okay. It doesn't handle the change of weather very well, unfortunately. But other than that, I like it. It's much better than the default weather, at least. I think it's just a extreme graphics mod, I think it's called. Something like that. Well, this has gone pretty well so far. We haven't crashed, which is probably going to change very, very soon. Your voice is very beautiful. Thank you very much. Not many people tell me that. This game is not free, no. It's on Steam, but it's usually quite cheap. Yeah, the view is so high. I wanna look down a bit more. There you go. I mean, that's better. It's better. I wouldn't get this game on DVD anymore. I would get it on Steam. The reason, is because you have to manually update the game, which you can still do, and it's an absolute nightmare. So I would just get it on Steam. Yeah, there is a demo. You're right, there is a demo. And on my Discord server, another command I've got for the chat, I do giveaways of this game quite a lot. I probably do at least 1 or 2 a year, so yeah. We've got a giveaway starting tomorrow, by the way. A game giveaway starting tomorrow. And actually, we just finished a giveaway for the latest paid BeamMP mod, the AWT wagon. So 2 lucky people won, the AWT wagon, amazing mod, paid mod. I haven't decided the game yet, but I always give away simulation games. Something like simulation, yeah, strategy, simulation. Sean, welcome to the chat. Does this game work with any steering wheel? Anything from Logitech or Fanatec from the last 20 years, yes. Some don't. Hang on a minute. Cocktails? That's the Eurotunnel. I'm passing the Eurotunnel right... Oh, it's taking us on the ferry. Oh... Is that because we're going into Dover? Of course. I heard this noise and I thought, what the hell is that? It's the train. That was the train. Well, no Eurotunnel for us. We're going on the ferry route. So as a kid, we used to go into... my family used to go into France and Belgium every year for 6 or 7 years. And we always took the Eurotunnel. I think only once on a school trip did I go on a ferry, and it was not a nice experience. It's much better to take Eurotunnel. I'm not paid by the Eurotunnel to say that. It's genuinely what I think. Ferries... Go on the Eurotunnel. It's half an hour, you know? We're not going to take the Eurotunnel. I'm gonna go the way it's telling me to go. Dice, welcome to the stream. How do you set the head tracking? I have Track IR. Track IR is it's infrared, so there's a camera, a sensor that detects these 3 lights on my head here, and as I turn my head, whoop, it relays that to the game and changes the camera. I find it to be the most reliable system available. Plus, it is available for every game. Flight sim, Armour, all the racing sims. So yeah. Is it good or not that worth it? See, I don't know if they even make it anymore. Thanks for subscribing, NPC. I don't know if they even make it anymore. Their website doesn't seem to allow you to buy it anymore, but apparently you can still buy it, so... I think it's... I actually did... You know what? Here's the story. I did a sponsorship for... what's it called? Tobii Eye Tracker. Now, Tobii Eye Tracker is great, but... only in some games. For BeamMP, terrible. For Farm Sim, you've got to do loads of other stuff outside the game to get it to work properly. Track IR, I've never had an issue with. I set one profile for every game. Works fine. So, I think Track IR is a very simple, slightly expensive system. It's not heavy, no. This is a battery-powered one I bought off Etsy, you know that website Etsy? And it's made by some guy who thought, I don't like the one with the wire, because it's called the Track Clip Pro. For some reason, it's called that. And it's got a wire connected to your PC to power the lights. This is a battery-powered one. Lasts about 8 to 10 hours on battery. And you charge it from a USB port. So I've been using that for a while. It's not heavy. I don't notice it. It's perfect for me. BeamMP VR does need a huge update. Yeah, it's not good. I was also sent a... when you pass like 30,000 subscribers, things go crazy on YouTube. You get loads of sponsorship offers and stuff. And more often than not, companies will offer you products to review. So I got a Pimax VR headset, Crystal Light, which is the most advanced, you know, VR headset you can get for under $1,000. Amazing system. It made me feel so sick. I couldn't handle it. And this room gets really hot, and heat plus motion sickness knocked me out. I had to lie down, drink cold water. It was awful. So I'm hoping in the future I'll be able to get over that and come back to VR. But you know, they asked me to do a video for some kind of special event. I tried it. I thought, I cannot be doing this, and I sent the thing back. They were very nice to me, but I couldn't handle it. Does this Moser wheel work on Xbox? Yes, it does. It actually does. I don't know if the truck wheel rim does, but the base definitely does. The other thing to mention is that PlayStation doesn't support it, so it's PC and Xbox only. Take a job to Ireland. Okay, we'll do that next. We'll do that. Whereabouts in Ireland, or anyway? Here we go. We're approaching Calais now, and it's just literally on the boat and we're there. Edit the live streams into videos. I don't know. It seems like a lot of effort for not many views, right? The streams will stay up on the channel. There's Calais over there, with its famous clock towers. Right, here we are. Now, I can't remember what the port is like, even though I've been... Ooh, I took that too fast. Even though I've been here many times. They used to have a catamaran, which is a type of ship. And it's like a super fast 40 mile per hour ship, whereas now they've got a 15 mile per hour ferry. Used to go over there nearly as fast as the Eurotunnel. Here we go. Whoa! Here we are at the ferry. How much does it cost? 200. Wow. Is there a mod that fixes the map for ProMods that actually shows instead of the default map in the world map? That's linked or listed in the description, and I've got it in the Steam collection. It's called ProMods named map, something like ProMod map names, country names, something like that. So you can see it says Norway, Sweden, Finland, Russia, Belarus, Ukraine, Moldova, Romania, all the way over here, Spain and Portugal. I like this. It should be like this in the base game, but it isn't. It's just a blank map with roads on it. Here we go. That's just a toll price. I think in ProMods they've changed it so that you pay the toll, which is the price of the ticket, and then when you get to the actual ferry station, it's free. I don't have a sim stand. It's all mounted to the desk. How much was the setup? Well, actually, Moser very kindly sent it to me for free. But my desk doesn't shake, no. But I think you can get all of this for about $850, I think. I have a Moser link. All the stuff is from the Moser website. That's the wrong link. Moser. There you go. Sorry about that. You can join the Discord server as well. Hey, man. No, he doesn't want to talk to us. Never mind. Oh, there's a gate there. What is it in pounds? 750? Roughly. Get the R5 trucking bundle, I would say. That is a good option. I'll be doing reviews on Moser stuff this month, so stay tuned for that. I've had to put it off. Unfortunately, my PC broke down, so I had to rebuild it, which is why I wasn't able to make those videos sooner. But I want to also make them a good review that's not too long a video, but a good summary of like which Moser base should you buy, things like that. Later in the series, can you make a video about going to Iceland? Do you mean a stream, right? Oh look, there's a video point here, look. And you can sleep. Bit weird. Here we go. Viewpoint. Stop the engine. Yay! Port of Calais. Yeah, we can do a stream like that. Can you jerk your... You think there's a delay? What? Can you jerk the steering wheel slightly? You think there's a delay? What do you mean? Anyway, that's Calais. We all know what that looks like. There's no delay. There's a delay between the game and the webcam, but that's just like camera stuff, right? You can't really fix that. When's the Q&A going to release, and what video do I ask? There's a Q&A video on the channel. You can ask the questions in that. You think there's no? There's no delay. I don't see a delay there. That looks fine to me. Looks fine to me. Oh god, it is paid. Look, they haven't changed it. But that still comes out at about 584. So that's not too bad. What's the most techie trucking game? I guess the new Volvo Aero. Is it the FH5 Aero? I don't know. It's the Aero one. Yeah, there's definitely no delay. Please drive on the left of the road. FH6, yeah. Welcome to Kent. Oh, the G is missing from England there. First gear! Torg! You gotta go. We'll see you soon. Oh, I can't see. Wow, look at this traffic. I'm gonna go. There you go. Nice. We made it out. Let the members decide where I visit next. I don't know. That's not a bad idea. Newry Island. Well, you know what? We'll head over to Ireland in the second half of this stream. We will do that. We'll head over to Ireland. See, I've got an early start on Friday driving up to Shall I tell you where I'm going? Nah. I've got to have some privacy, right? It's going to be fun, because I deliberately choose a road that's in the same direction, but not the motorway, right? So it's like, it runs parallel with the motorway. And I really enjoy it because it's like empty. The only things on there are like truckers who have the same idea as me, and they don't want to go on the motorway, which usually has traffic jams. And it's just a fun, nearly dead straight road. It's like a Roman road, right? Because the Romans built these roads here that were completely straight. And in most of Europe, even now, you can still drive on the Roman roads. Anyway, we're doing a series in ETS2, finally. I cannot wait for this. This is going to be amazing. I'm also not sure what I'm going to do about the BeamMP RLS career mode. I wasn't really enjoying it, to be honest. They've removed some of the features, and I'm thinking of waiting a bit longer until the racing stuff is back. So maybe towards the end of this year. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Whoops. Oh god. This is not good. Look at the sky. The sky looks kind of good in this mod, doesn't it? Ooh, that's close. Oh dear. That's gone really well. Not. I'm generally not bad at reversing. That worked quite well, actually. That worked quite well. Right, you know what I've forgotten to do? I've forgotten to put a button to release the trailer. Trailer. I do trailer left, activate right. Activate. There you go. Right. Now we can do it like this. You're pretty... Philman! Hello, Philman. Welcome to the stream. You're pretty good at reverse parking. Way better than me in these games. Yeah. I hope one day it actually pays off. Like, you know, video game skills I've learnt could be used in real life. Like, if I ever need to back up a trailer, I hope I'm better than I would have been if I didn't play Truck Sim. Oh, high value cargo. Yeah, we don't want to go too long on the journey to start with. Philman's here. Great BeamMP modder. When was the last time I checked out a mod of yours? I don't know. It's been a while, hasn't it? Right, we are in Dover. Ooh. Okay. You know what? Let's take these potatoes. 22 tons of potatoes all the way up to Sheffield. That's... Why is it taking us through London? Right, hang on a minute. Why is it taking us through London? I'm not going to do that. We're going around the M25. Right then. Let's... Uh-oh. I think the game's crashed. Oh no! No, it hadn't. Oh, my mouse has stopped working. Uh-oh. Why's that happened? No! I can't... Oh, God. Hold on a minute. I need a... How am I gonna... I think it's run out of charge, is it? That's really weird. Oh, hang on. Am I gonna have to use it on this thing? Oh, it's charging it. No, well, see, I've got one of these I've got a pad that charges it wirelessly. So that's weird. Well, I can't do anything. What can I do? I've got an idea. Hold on. I need to open this box. Please say it's in there. Good. Right. I bought this mouse the other day, so I'd be very surprised if it had died. Right, there it is. Ah, got it. I can show you what it is as well. It's a It's a Pro 2 light speed. A bit better on that one. Look, Pro 2 light speed. Now in here, I mean, I can't remember why that would happen. Now that's my old mouse. We don't want that. We want this cable thing. Here we go. Now, does it have a USB-C port on the end? No, it doesn't! Oh my god, I can't plug it in! I've got nowhere to plug it in now. This has never happened to me before. I've not once had this mouse disconnect or stop working. Oh, it's working now. Is it just not working in the game? It's just not working in the game. Right. The game... It's just not working in the game. Okay. What am I going to do? What am I going to... I think it's saved. I think it's saved. Alt F4. What the hell? Look at that! Look at that! It's like one, you know, those thumbnails of videos like that say 2 seconds before crashes or something like that, or like do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, the crash compilation videos. That's the kind of thumbnail that it would have. Right, what is going on? I'm going to do control. I haven't got a mouse. Come on. I've never had that happen before. Right, what is going on, mouse? Come on. G-Hub, which is my bane of my existence. I hate G-Hub. Okay. See, it says it's working. The device is in onboard mode, yeah. But why isn't the light on anymore? Turn it on. Got that light's on. Then it goes. Onboard memory off, onboard memory on. Right, I literally just turned it off and back on again, and now it works. What the... Right, here we go. It's 86% full! It's got 61 hours of battery life left. Come on. What's going on today? Something always has to go wrong, doesn't it? Right, that's all working. Yep. Okay. Start the game up again. I am at a loss. I don't know what that was. Genuinely. Yep, it's working. Bit laggy, but it's working. Well, while we're waiting for the game to load, what I'm going to do is put all this back away. ETS2 always gave you issues with external hardware. Yeah, I have heard people with that. Actually, I remember... You know what? I remember Philman complaining about the ETS2 profile switches, right? You can't just set your controls up in one profile and then have them mirrored over to another profile. You have to do it for every profile. What? At least what? At least 15 people dead after Lisbon's historic Gloria funicular crashes. Oh dear. Oh my... Wow. That's quite the image. Yeah, I think I have actually seen that. Like pictures of that before, or like on TV shows. They are some of the least polished games. Yeah, it's weird, right? They need to... I don't know why it's not showing up, but it will once it's loaded. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to put the lid on the box. Keeping a lid on boxes to stop dust. Best thing you can do in your office. Oh dear. That's terrible. I do like a funicular. I've never really thought of them as dangerous, right? Oh, I know what it is. I think it's turned on. You know that mode, which is like manage profiles, profile switch. I don't know why it's disabled. Right, we're in. Game, are you going to appear? There you go. Right. So this game, for some reason, the light on my mouse just turns off. I don't know why, but there you go. Here we go. Right. FOV. Oh, I can bring it over here now. Right. Why is the F... Look at this seating position. Why is it so close by default? Look at this. 90. Back. That's crazy. Right, is that about right? I think that's about right. Let's get a bit closer. I think that's... It just looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Why is it so weird? Seat position down, and then tilt up. Whoa! No, that's too close. That's what the... 80. What the... That's something I don't like as well. Right. Lights on. Horn. Not very good. I've got to move the flipping... I've got to move the camera again. Or do I bother? How much did the truck wheel cost? It was sent to me for free, but it's $299 plus the base, which is about another $349, I think. How about you do a giveaway of the same truck wheel? I don't have the ability to do that, I'm afraid. Don't bother. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's there. Look, it's there. Yay! So that was really weird. Ooh, just got through in time. That's terrible. Obviously, condolences to everyone that died and the families of people that died, but for a city to lose such a heritage piece of transport and landmark like that. You know, I usually wouldn't read out a headline like that on the stream, but sometimes I feel like, you know, I should read them out and, you know, we should talk about them a bit, but... You think the R5 is worth the extra money, or should you just buy the R3? I would say the R5 is worth it. Especially if you're doing sim racing. That's the blind spot monitor. If you look at the rubbish by the road. If you whoops. If you do sim racing, I would get the R5. But if you want a truck wheel, if you want to do the truck wheel, get the R5 trucking bundle. Available on the Moser website. Link in the chat. The bot broke again. What do you mean? Moser. Maybe it's just because you can't use it. And I've set it up wrong. Yeah, I've set it up wrong. That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna have to enable the permissions for you, Ocelot. Hold on. I'll set it up another time. Let me light that down. Yeah, get the trucking bundle. R5 trucking bundle. It comes with 2 pedals. You have to buy the clutch pedal separately. It comes with the trucking wheel stand, which is great because you can adjust the height, the R5 base, and the trucking rim. For quite a low price. I feel like $459, something like that. It's quite cheap. Then, if you want to do racing, I would recommend getting the ES wheel. I think it's called the ES. Now, let me do notes. Whoa, notes. Don't write notes and drive, okay? That's the top tip from me. Right, I need to write a reminder. I've had a haircut. Yeah, I've done that. I've prepared Oh my goodness. Whoa, whoa, I can't write this. I prepared for the trucking streams. Yep. Go bold. Yeah, good idea. I need to fix chatbot commands. Commands for moderators. There you go. I think what that means is I'm going to have to enable them for everyone, but put like a cooldown on it, maybe? I wouldn't get the Hori truck wheel. I've never used it myself, but I've heard the pedals are disgustingly cheap. The wheel... There is no way that that wheel will feel as nice as the truck wheel does from Moser. This thing is like real car levels of quality. It's not a toy. Obviously, I'm biased. You know, I've never used a Hori wheel, but I've heard from people say that you know, everything feels cheap, right? Plus, you cannot... Hang on a minute. It's not direct drive. That's another thing. And also, you can't remove the wheel rim, which I can with this. Can I remove the wheel rim while I'm driving? I don't think I'm going to do that. That'd be risky. So yeah, sorry, Ocelot. I don't really understand the permissions on this chatbot because it's like not really well supported by YouTube. So I guess I'm just going to have to open it up to you. But don't worry, Ocelot, I've noted it down. I will fix it for you. For the next stream, it'll be working. If that's the only thing that goes wrong tonight, and the mouse breaking, okay, that's two things. We're not doing that bad. So yeah, in the future, I guess I could talk about this in the Q&A, but I can talk about it now too. In the future, I want to do a real car channel. I want to do road trips and stuff like that, but I've got to get the channel up to the point where I'm financially able to do it. I've got the cameras, but it would be great if I had a cameraman or someone to do, you know, videos with. So yeah, I want to like drive into Europe. I want to visit the Saab Museum in Sweden. It's just normal force feedback, gear force feedback, like the Thrustmaster, cheap Thrustmasters and the Logitech wheels are. Let's try and get to 40 likes in this stream. If you haven't liked the stream, please consider liking. It really helps me out. Whoa, look at the headlights. We're at 38 likes. Fan meetup. Yeah, we could do that. We could do a channel member meetup, right? So when I come back from my holiday, maybe like early October, late September, I'm going to be doing a kind of refresh of the member system. That's going to mean more frequent video. I'm going to do a video about this, but yeah, more frequent videos exclusive to you guys. Also, early access to the shorts. We're going to be doing that. So you guys are going to get like a day or two early access to those shorts I do. I hope that'll be good. And also maybe another perk I'm going to add, which might be like, well, I don't know, fan meetups would be quite a big ask right now for me. But, you know, we could do that in the future. Road trip across the UK in a regular car could be cool. Yeah, I could do that, but I would want to do it on my second channel, which I'm going to be starting at some point. Whoa, yeah, whoa! 2 wheels! Well, no, how do I... 9 wheels. Yeah, because it's an 18-wheeler. That was bad. How did I save that? How did I... Okay. Yeah, the brake pedal on the Logitech pedals is not great. They get inaccurate and they get dirt in them. And they break. A lot of I know someone who had like that issue. I remember this so well. It had been about 12 years ago in like 2013. And he was driving in city car driving. And the throttle kept activating by itself because if you get the tiniest bit of dirt in the contact, the pedals think you're pressing them, but you're not. And so he was like at a junction, driving normally, and the pedal would go crazy. So I think what Moser have done to fix that issue is that they use Hall effect sensors. Now, Hall effect, I don't know what it is. It's a buzzword, right? It's something that it's on every controller now. I'm sure someone could come up with a definition for it, but yeah, basically it means it's more reliable and you don't get that kind of joystick drift, Joy-Con drift. That's the same effect on Nintendo controllers. The Joy-Con drift is exactly the same thing that guy's pedal was experiencing. It uses magnets to sense movement. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're right. And I guess Hall is named after someone... Did we just come off the route? Oh no, we're going up the M25 now, okay. Yeah, it's probably named after a guy named Hall. No, I think you're right with the magnets. You cleaned it and it still happens. Yeah, I can't really help you. It's a very specific thing. If you use isopropyl alcohol, that's probably a better thing to use. You like really get in there with like a toothbrush with the isopropyl alcohol on there. Rub it in. You will. That's my action for rubbing it in. You will probably have a better chance. Look at that guy, double white lines, and he changes lane. That is a typical Range Rover. That's how realistic this game is. $45 likes, wow. We might even get to 50 tonight. So yeah, we're starting slow with this series. We're going to continue on. I'm going to add mods to the series as we go. If you've got some suggestions, leave them in the Discord server. If you've got suggestions for BeamMP mods, well, any mods. Mods for any game I play. I would love to hear it. Your G23 broke after 1 month. Since I bought it, it was a break. It had so much dirt in it. Sorry, was this a brand new wheel? Or was it a used one? That's crazy after 1 month. Yeah, the G29s were good at the time, but unfortunately, that was 9 years ago, maybe even 10. It was used. Okay, yeah, the person who had that didn't look after it then. Oscar and Sean the boat guy, thank you for subscribing. We are past 85 subscribers. 85, so yeah, we're past 85 subscribers. 85,000 subscribers. So we are literally on the road to 100k now. We are so close. This is going to be a crazy end of the year. I never ever thought in my wildest dreams we would get past a few thousand. That was the peak. Look, ProMods. ProMods adds an ambulance. It's just a shame they don't drive around with the lights on. That'd be a bit cooler, right? It's like a proper UK ambulance and everything. Some nice detail in ProMods. I think a lot of the people that make ProMods are actually from the UK, so they understand, you know, what is needed to create a realistic UK map. And there's London double-decker buses in London. Yep, same ambulances in Ireland, yeah. I think the British police and like emergency services have similar liveries and stuff to the Irish police. And I guess that makes sense, right? I also think we have some of the best road signs here in Britain and some European countries. The Netherlands, Ireland... the Netherlands, Ireland, Britain, and where else is really good? No, I think that's it. Our road signs are just so clear and brilliant, right? I have to say though, Dutch roads are a lot better than Britain. Dutch roads are much better than Britain. They're so smooth. They're so well designed. Easy to navigate. Whoa. Well, we're driving up to Sheffield, which is a city in the north of England. It's in Yorkshire. Oh, look at that tree. That tree's kind of overgrowing into the motorway. Well, Malta was a British colony until about the 1960s, I think. So, yeah, that also makes sense. Hong Kong has quite British road signs. I don't think they do they use miles per hour in Hong Kong? I'm not sure, but they definitely drive on the left. Indian road signs. I've never seen Indian road signs. I think there's an online quiz you can do, and it shows you like a road sign from somewhere around the world, and you have to work out what it is and what country it's from. That is a difficult quiz. Much harder than Cardle, which we'll be doing later. We do Cardle at the end of every stream. You have to guess what car appears on this website page. It's a bit like Wordle, right? I don't remember the name of it, so we can't do it today, but we will do Cardle. We will do Cardle before we finish. I've really enjoyed this. It's great to be back in Truck Sim, and the game is working. You know? I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy this series a lot. I do want to put some more mods in the game, though. And I think next time we stream, I will buy our first truck. But this series is really about you as well, so if you've got suggestions, if you want me to go to a specific place or drive a certain truck, please let me know on the Discord server. I will try and take as many suggestions on board as possible. Oh god, we've already got a competition in the chat. What's the schedule? I'll do once a week at least. We might do twice a week sometimes, but I'm not doing any more streams this week just because I'm away from Friday. But next week will be a normal week. There'll be at least a BeamMP stream and a trucking stream. May do more, not sure. Well, Ocelot's put the schedule in the chat, but unfortunately, this is the only thing on the schedule this week. So, yeah. It's okay, yeah. It's the one command Ocelot can use, yay! Don't worry, I'll remove those restrictions so you can actually use the commands, Ocelot. That will mean everyone else can use them as well, but there's like a timeout on them, so it'll be fine. You can use most of them, right. Maybe I set it wrong then. So which one? You can't use Was it Moser you couldn't use? Ah, Ocelot. I've worked it out. Oh, crap! Oh, not a rude word. I've gone the wrong way. Ocelot, I've just remembered. I deliberately set it so you couldn't access Moser because I didn't want you to feel like you were promoting my Moser link. I don't know what you feel about that, but I didn't want to like put the burden on you to promote my own links. So I deliberately disabled it for you. I mean, do you mind that? I thought it'd be like, you know, in terms of like ethical, the morals of it, you know, that's my affiliate link. I'm literally making money from it. So I thought I should be the one. What do you think? I want your opinion on that. I should have asked you, but do you not mind, or you don't mind? Okay, I will unlock them for you. If all the others work. You love driving in the UK, yeah. I honestly try to avoid motorways in real life, but they're a lot more chill in Truck Sim, right? I'm really looking forward to my drive on Friday. It's been a while since I've had a long road trip in the Saab. I think, God, when was the last time? Let me think. I think back in April, we went to the Netherlands. You've never driven in the UK in ETS2? Wow. Do you just like try to avoid it, or? I mean, it's not the best part of the map. It's probably the worst. What are you doing? Why are you driving so slow? Oh no, there's a detour. I thought I turned detours down. That's been naughty. We are, I'm not going to say where I'm driving to just because I want to stay private a little bit, you know. Uh-oh. Let's run these geezers over. Look, look. Ready? Yo. Yo. Why are they glitching out like that? Oh no! Blimey, that's loud. Oh, I've knocked a cone over. They've blocked me. What happened? Oh, come on. Is that it? Where's the truck? Shouldn't there be a truck here connected to this thing? No. That's really weird. Okay. Well, we skipped past it. We're going to keep going. The truck ran away, yeah. I mean, imagine the guy pulls up at his, like, depot and says, I'm here. Here are your pipes. Oh, where's the trailer gone? What? That was really weird. Pipe delivery. You know, it's going to be dark this whole journey, which is a bit annoying. But the lights are pretty good on this thing. Look. They're pretty good lights. I do prefer the halogen lights, the kind of yellowy ones. I really don't know why they made... I mean, because LEDs can be any colour. So why have we made them white? You know? You got a real life sim, and I play with a friend. He sits in the passenger. Oh, you've got like one of those like cockpits, right? That's cool. Blue LEDs. Well, there's a reason they don't have all that. I mean, do you remember old French cars used to have these headlight covers on them that made the lights bright yellow? Like, I mean, or not bright yellow, dark yellow, like really... I don't remember the reason. It might have been because of light pollution. I'm not entirely sure. But most cars before like 2010 when LED lights came in were like kind of a soft yellow. Like a really just a soft yellow. The same colour as street lights used to be, right? Street lights now are bright white LEDs as well. But when a bright white light is coming towards you, it's horrid. I am in a very low... My car is very low down now, you know... Any van or SUV, the lights are right up here. Right on my eye line, right? I hate white LEDs. Well, at least, like what I can do with my phone, right? I can do something with my phone, right? Can I go to this one? On the Google Home app, right? I can change... the LED bulb in here, right? So right now, it's on kind of like the soft white. We can have it bright yellow, which doesn't actually do much, or bright white. Does that change much? It doesn't really change much, does it? Anyway. I don't know. Can I change any other colour? Oh yeah, I can. Oh, it doesn't change anything. Oh, you can't see it. It is meant to be pink in here. That's red. Oh, you can kind of see it's red. Green? Whoa! I can disappear, look. Green. Anyway. Whatever. You know what I mean, right? Just have a bit of a softer colour. I don't want bright white in my eyes. Driving under yellows... Yeah, yellow street lights. I remember when they changed the one outside. It was horrible afterwards. The yellow street lights were so nice. Oscar, thank you for joining. I hope you have a good evening. I'll see you soon. And the green screen breaks, yeah. You look sunburnt in red. That's a change. Most of the time I look pale. I've got the gamer curse, as in not going out much. I should go out more. You're doing your PPL studies. Remind me what PPL is? I'm not actually sure what PPL is. Oh, this gearbox. Why isn't it changing down? There should be like a kick down button in this game. Maybe you can get a mod for that. Private pilot's license. Wow. Good luck with that. That is cool. You know, I feel fine. I've been driving for an hour and a half, and I feel fine. Sometimes like my bum aches, you know. You want to kind of move around and stretch a bit, but I feel fine. Voidus, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are driving through Britain right now in the ProMods map with a lot of mods installed. I've linked them all in the description. This is the first episode of our ProMods series. 2-hour stream, I think roughly. That's what we're going for tonight. We'll look for a tunnel. Now, I'm not aware of any tunnel on this motorway in real life. I might be wrong. There's a lot of bridges. Like, they don't show the big, tall bridges. Like, I mean, they are ridiculously tall, these bridges. You drive out over them, and you can't see the ground because you're going up, and you think, I'm driving into space. But then you get over the top, and you see, oh, okay, I'm like, kind of... It's probably like 12, 15 stories high, this bridge. Yeah, it's over, like, Sheffield. There's one just like that. It's probably more than 15 stories, actually. I think it's one of the highest bridges in Britain. And that's a motorway, like an 8-lane motorway. I think all it's going over is a canal. And the reason it's there is because they wanted the road to remain at kind of like a sort of flat level over a valley. They didn't want the cars to go down and all the way up, because that would mean trucks had to just slow right down and struggle up this hill. Right, we're nearly at Sheffield. I don't think they've modified any of this map here. I think this is all the stock ETS2 vanilla thing. I'm doing well today. It's been a bit of a weird day. I cleaned the car, ready to go away. Sort of. There's no point cleaning the outside, it rains so much. I had fun making the Aventime video yesterday. I think it may be the last long form video this week. I've been meaning to make some shorts. So tomorrow I'm going to catch up with the shorts. Favourite truck? I quite like the DAFs. I like DAF. Do you check my car's engine every now and then? I try and drive it at least once a week. You know, it's an older car. If you leave it for more than a week, the engine doesn't start as quickly, and it, you know, you can tell you need to start it more than once a week. The video kind of got new. It did all right. BeamMP is what I'm known for. Sometimes a non-BeamMP video can do really well. I think the video did fine. And also, if you look at Gran Turismo 7 videos on YouTube with the Aventime, most of them have less views than mine do. And mine's like a brand new video. Theirs like a week old. So I don't think it did that badly. I know it was a niche subject, but I wanted to make that video, so... yeah, and also, the issue I have in my car, it's really weird. The windows, the seal around the windows is really sticky. Like, really sticky. So when you push... when you've left the car for like 2 weeks, and you put the electric windows down, they go... they get like stick, and then they go normally. So I have to open them every day really, Otherwise they get sticky. And when that happens and they stick, the motor in them, which is really weak, like a common failing point on the Saab, the motor breaks. And then it's like quite a lot of money, like 100 quid for a new motor. So, plus... What's happening? Is the handbrake on? There you go. I think the handbrake was on, was it? Anyway. Yeah, so that's another thing I have to do. And the other thing, which is really annoying, is the rear washer gets blocked up. But that's really very common on a lot of cars. Whoa, shut up, stupid thing. That would drive me crazy, a blind spot monitor in real life, right? My car has no assistance things at all, except for rear parking assist. That's the only thing you need, right? If you're a good enough driver, you don't need that other stuff. It's going to be a bit tight, this. Like, I don't want to listen to it. Get rid of it. It's horrid. I would turn that off. My car is a 2003. I installed Bluetooth a few weeks ago. It's really good, except I haven't got the version which allows you to use hands-free. So I can't call anyone, but Google still lets you do, you say, okay, Google, don't you dare phone. It did. And you can, ask it questions and stuff. But I can't do calls. That's fine. I don't know about you guys. I don't call anyone in the car. Very occasionally will I call someone in the car. But music, I listen to it. And it's great. 2003 car, I can press a button on the steering wheel now to change the music track on Spotify. So, I love it. It's great. And it literally just plugged into the CD auto changer. The car didn't come with one. So it was like a bare wire underneath the carpet upholstery in the boot. So you just plugged it into that and it works straight away. It's crazy. Right, level 3. Nice. Let's do another long distance thing. Right, we'll do one more job tonight. Let's try and get over to Ireland. Belfast. There you go. So we're going frozen vegetables to the island of Ireland. Let's go. Whoa, okay. FOV. Mm, 84. There you go. Oh, this truck doesn't have a sat nav. Oh my god. Really? Oh, it does have a sat nav. Yay! It's a bit small. I like how thin. Look how narrow and thin the front windscreen of this truck is. It's weird, right? It's way narrower and shorter than the other trucks. Anyway. Yeah, we're taking one to Belfast. Here we go. Woo my country. Nice. People are happy I'm going to Belfast, it seems. Sorta. I'm not going to get into politics. Well, there you go. I actually went to Belfast last year. Let's move that up a bit. There you go. And it was really nice. We went to the Giant's Causeway. We stayed in Portrush for a couple of days and then went to Giant's Causeway, which is really busy if you get there after about 10 o'clock. So we arrived earliest tour of the day, no one there. There were 3 cars in the car park. We went on this tour, really good. People started to pile in. We get back to the visitor centre. There's a queue all the way down the road from the visitor centre, full of people. To be honest, I quite like planning things when you go on holiday, but it makes the holiday a little bit less fun if you plan stuff too much. I did visit, yeah, Titanic experience. I'm a big sort of Titanic buff. I'm very interested in Titanic. I've always been very interested in Titanic, so that was one of the reasons I wanted to go. The Titanic Museum there is great. They've also got the Nomadic, which is the only White Star liner in existence anymore. And I also went to the distillery. So they've turned one of the buildings where they built the Titanic into a distillery. So you can go and get a bottle of whiskey there, go for a tour. And I like whiskey, so yeah, that was fun as well. This truck is quite loud, isn't it? Yeah, it's really good. The roads around Belfast weren't that good. I think that's the one thing I'd say. I think they need to put a bit of money into like the maintenance of the road. And also the signage is a bit weird. Like a lane will suddenly disappear and then reappear on the motorway. Or I've never seen this in any other city. Like you'll be in a lane and you're just driving straight down the motorway and then it forces you to come off into the city. Like, and it's a 3-lane motorway and it goes down to 2 and then back to 3. It's really weird. I've never seen that in any other city, but it was fine. You were driving right past me to get to the ferry to go to Ireland. Yeah, where are we going on the ferry? Whoops. Where are we going on the ferry? Well, we're going over Manchester way. So we're going for Heysham. Right, okay. We actually sailed from the Wirral. Which is... where was it actually? Was it... Birkenhead. Yeah. We sailed from Birkenhead. In Liverpool. Not in Liverpool. It's just opposite the river from Liverpool. I have to get that right, because I'm very sensitive about that. It's not in Liverpool. It's a different place. It's in Merseyside. I think. Yeah, I was very surprised how different it is in Northern Ireland from the UK. I thought the roads would be the same, but they're not. They've got different signs I've never seen. It's weird. They also call motorways... What are you doing, Amazon van? Oi! They also call motorways, despite having 2 lanes, whereas in the UK they have to have 3. Most of them have 3 anyway. That's not true. I know there are 2-lane motorways in this country. Oops. What, you know, I don't even read what we're taking frozen veg. Okay. I never read what the item is that you're picking up. Now, this is a real place. It's a very well-known place on one of the motorways in Britain. I think it's the M62, I think, where there's a farm in the centre of the motorway. And they built the motorway around this farm. And I think this is meant to be it here. I'm pretty sure this is meant to be it. You're in the trailer eating the ice off the walls. Oh dear. Yep, we'll go to Newry. Is it Newry even in the map? Belfast, Newry. There you go. We'll go there. Someone remind me. Let you out. No, you're coming for the ride. You're coming on the ferry and everything. Whoops. Kelly Walsh, thank you for subscribing. Oh, what a day. What a journey. We've come from Belgium, wow, to Northern Ireland. It's not exactly an odyssey, is it? Well, it's quite far. You wouldn't be able to do it in a day, probably not. You probably have to do that on a 2-day journey. Down to Dublin. Yeah, we'll explore the whole of Ireland next time around. Oh, slow moving car. It's like a Renault Clio and a truck. So yeah, I'm feeling good about this series. I'm going to try and keep it going for as long as possible. I know that, well, you may not realise how difficult it is to keep these series going on YouTube. And that's why so many... Ooh, I crashed. So many YouTubers end up cancelling series, not talking about them ever again. You can lose save files. You can lose the interest yourself, even if the audience is still enjoying it. Or, you know, just the views are so low, you think, I don't want to continue this. But I really love this game. I know that there is an audience out there for this. If I just keep on it and keep adding mods every week, people will enjoy it. So, we'll try to be here every time. Well, thank you. It is easy to get burnt out, yeah. I haven't got burnt out from BeamMP yet, right? But I did kind of get burnt out from that... I don't know what you... no one really answered me earlier, but... What do you think about me stopping the RLS career stream for now? I was not enjoying it as much as I used to because they've removed a lot of the features for stability reasons. So maybe we wait. We're running latest ETS2, not the beta. Some breaks. You want me to take a break? Oh, by a caravan. I left it a bit late to overtake that. RLS streams weren't as fun as I thought they'd be. Yeah. Is that because of me or because of the game? Or both? I don't mind, you can be honest. I really want to improve the streams. I really want to improve these streams and get the... You know, because shorts do great. Videos do well most of the time. Streams, I don't get as many viewers as I'd like. No, probably the game. Okay. Britain sucks. Where's Britain? I've never heard of that place. El Britain. My issue with career mode in general is there's not enough career mode elements. Yeah, but, Sebastian, that's why you have the RLS mod. And RLS is a community-made mod that has a lot of features, but they have to keep removing them and adding them because BeamMP updates break the racing missions and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Yeah, the RLS mod. I do have a series on it. It's only like... What was that? I pulled out into the lane and there was no one there. So where did he come from? What the... Where did he come from? Was that my fault? Not my fault. I indicated. I moved into the lane and then he appears. Oh, I'm coming off here. I'm coming off. Let me off. Here we go. Right, I need to get in the right lane. Here we go. Right, to the port. Let's go. We're in a Volvo, yeah. I don't like this interior, to be honest. The wheel is weirdly placed, and the visibility is not very good out of it. Yeah, it's only rented. Let's go for an overtake. Here we go. Can we overtake with the Volvo? Yes, we can. Volvo power. Oh, green light. Red light! Red light! No! Well, we're through the junction. That's annoying. Let me increase the braking intensity again. I've decreased it too much. I really tried, but no. If I slowed down a bit. There you go. You ever driving on small roads or do you like highways more? In real life, small roads. In truck sim, probably the highways. I love the small roads in my car. I love that. So is there a window open in this thing? No. Right, they're nearly there. I think the journey on the ferry is about 100 kilometers, 150. So that's pretty much the whole journey gone. Can we get to 50 likes on this stream? We've got 26 viewers, and I'm sure some of you haven't liked the stream. If you like the stream, it really helps me out. It's free. Hit that like button. $46. We can get to 50. We can do it. Whoa! The gearbox nearly stalled. Don't pull out on me. Don't be silly. What the... Is that a train? Yep, here we go. Look. Going a bit fast. It's quite long. How long is this train? Okay. The realistic train length mod is working. Deutsche Bahn do actually run trains in the UK. So, a lot of the trains you see driving around in Britain do actually have the Deutsche Bahn logo on them. So, you know, I think they bought a company in the UK. They bought like Eurofreight, I think they're called. I don't know what they're called, but they bought a company, that's for sure. Here we go. Look at this. Here's the port. Whoops, hit the curb. They don't run any passenger trains. They only run freight, but yeah. So yeah, that's one of the mods I've got, the realistic train length. So the train length mod increases it from like 6 carriages to 25 or something crazy like that, which is far more realistic. The trains are too short in this game. Yep. This stream, after the stream finishes, you can watch all of my streams. They are saved on YouTube for all eternity, or at least until YouTube deletes itself. So yeah, you can watch them. 10M or BF, Belfast, that's where we're going. Here we go. Here's our ferry. Not a very realistic ferry, to be honest. Can I just drive into the water? Look. Look. Can I drive into the water? No way. No way can I drive into the water. No! Oh! Well, there's that then. I was not expecting that. Oh dear. That's gone really well. Yeah. Wow, there's quite a lot of detail here. You can go down here. Oh dear. Okay, how do I get on the ferry? Over here. Right. Sorry, I was just being messing about a bit. Here we go. Right, Belfast. Warren... What? Hang on a minute. If I go to Douglas... Yeah, I think if I go to Douglas, from the ferry there, I can go to Belfast. Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm going to make a separate IRL channel. Once we hit 100k subs on here and I'm getting the money up and, you know, the channel's doing well so I can afford to do stuff with the car, that's when we're going to be doing an IRL channel. So hopefully the channel continues to grow. Hopefully videos continue to do well. But right now it's not really possible. What do you think of the growing trend for paid mods for BeamMP Drive? Well, if the prices stay at around $4 and they do actually, you know, have good value and they're good quality, I support them. I never ever recommend mods that are low quality or overpriced. In my opinion, you know, some people said that alpha mod was not worth it, but I think, you know, I think it was all right. The bar probably has gone down, you're right, but also the bar for our expectations of mods has gone up. Our expectation of mods has gone up a lot. You know, this is just pretty much like it was driving from the port in Belfast. This is very similar. I don't remember this bit, but... Oh, we're not actually driving into the city, that's why. I mean, the modders have to do so much work now to get their mods accepted in the community, right? They've all got to have interactive interiors. They've all got to have an amazing crash model. They've got to have at least like 20 configs. You've got to have a rally car, race car, off-roader, derby car. This is literally, like, identical. I remember it well. It was only a year ago. This is, it's identical. Like, literally identical. This is exactly what it was like. Oh, go, go, go. It's even got the traffic jam. Wow, that's amazing. You know, I want to have a... Oh my god, I've even got this bit. So we drove up here, right? We went round here. Yeah. Round here. La, la, la. Okay, this isn't quite the same. There was like a wall here that you have to wait. And we waited there for ages. It must have been like 2 hours. And you got on the ferry, yeah. Whoa, there's a boat in the harbour, look. Wow. That's not... Yeah. They're a bit low quality, those, but it's even got the ferry. That is the ferry we got on. The Stena Line ferry. Oh my god, there it is. I've just found. That's the wall we stayed by. Hang on, where are we? Where are we? Horn? I can't even hear my own horn. Right, we're here. So, I want to retrace my steps. So you get in here, you drive around there. No, that's weird. They've kind of split it up a bit. Look at all these cars driving on. Yeah, we waited by one of these fences here. And there's actually like car parking spaces. It was awful. Premium? There's a premium spot. I wish I'd known that. You get on the ferry quicker. Anyway, let's go. Volvo's not my favourite truck brand, no. It's a weird looking car. It's like a hearse. Come on. What? I've gone the wrong way. Oh no, I've got to... Uh-oh. Whoops. Uh-oh, the police! No! The police have got me! Oh, I can't see. Ah! Honda! Will you let me out? Thank you. Right. Went the wrong way. Yeah, I suppose you're right. It was pretty much just ported over from another game, but they did do some work to it. What did I hit? What did I hit? That guy rammed into me. Come on. Right. Now, how difficult is this parking going to be? Quite difficult by the port. Okay. I just know that we've got green or yellow seats. Wow. Here we go. Whoa, we've gone too far. Right, reverse. It goes dark again. It's getting dark. Like evening in game. I'm going to fail at this. For ETS2, is the one you recommend? Any of the map ones. I would get all the map ones. Apart from Iberia. Iberia is really boring. Anyone but Iberia. Whew. Wow. Level 3, we're halfway through. Well, that was the end of our first part of Truck Sim. I really enjoyed it, and we're going to be continuing next week. I'm sorry I can't stream any more this week, but we are now going to play a round of Cardle. Cardle is a game you can play along with me in chat. Just shout out what you think the car is in chat. A picture of a car will come on screen. You just have to guess what it is. I failed the last couple, so let's see if I fail this one. Play Cardle. Whoa, okay. This could be an easy one. Right then. Guess what car this is. What car is that? I think it's a Mercedes, Benz, AMG, or E50... Oh, E-Class. Maybe. 2005. Wrong. S-Class. Mercedes S-Class 2002. Wrong. Those wheels are very distinctive, so it might be an SL or an R? What was... It's the CL, isn't it? The C... SL 1999? No, that's too... That's too... What did I do? It's 2005. 2. Oh my god. Is there an AMG on here? Did I do SL? I think I did SL, didn't I? CLK. No! I've done S. It's not a C. CLS. CL? And nobody got it. Nobody got it in the chat. A CL. They don't make the CL anymore. It's the S-Class Coupe now. But there you go. Oh my god. That was difficult. yeah, 2003. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. That was a really cool stream, and I will see you next week for more videos, streams, and shorts. Stay tuned. Bear with me at the end of the week. I'm sorry I'm going away, but I will have at least a couple of shorts and maybe a couple of community posts and things like that to keep you guys occupied with the channel so you don't miss out on the content. But yeah, thank you, everybody, and I'll see you soon with more simulator adventures.